Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Tales of the Beard. Hopefully you liked last week's and the week before and the week before and all of the weeks of them. We got another one. Let's jump right into this. What if the laws of physics were being rewritten right before your very eyes, deep beneath the Earth's surface? A team of researchers make a quantum discovery so strange that it actually defies not only logic, but the very foundation of reality as we know it. It all began in the quiet depths of the Borealis Particle Research Facility, a sprawling underground lab in northern Finland. For years, scientists who had been working there were running experiments on neutrinos, tiny ghost-like particles that pass through almost everything without leaving a trace. These elusive particles had always fascinated physicists because they had clues to some of the universe's greatest mysteries. But on a cold December night, the team stumbled upon something that no textbook could explain. Dr. Lena Koskinen, the lead researcher, leaned over the control panel in the lab's nerve center. Her team had been testing a new type of detector designed to capture neutrino interactions with unparalleled precision. The data streaming across the monitors was mesmerizing, bursts of energy patterns rippling like cosmic fingerprints. But then, one sequence stopped her cold. "What is that?" Lena whispered, her voice barely audible over the hum of the machinery. Her colleague Raj Patel adjusted his glasses and frowned at the screen. That shouldn't exist. What they were seeing defied every rule of quantum mechanics. A particle nicknamed X17 by the team. It appeared to oscillate between states of matter and energy in a way that was, well, impossible. It wasn't just moving through space, it was moving through time. For brief moments, the particle seemed to vanish entirely, only to reappear milliseconds later in a slightly different location. The initial reaction was obviously disbelief. "There's got to be a flaw in the system," Raj insisted, running diagnostics on the detectors, but the equipment was flawless. Night after night, the anomaly persisted. The X17 particle was real and was breaking every rule in the book. Word of the discovery, guess what? It spread quickly, sparking a frenzy in the scientific community. Other physicists, they proposed wild explanations. Was X17 a window into a parallel universe, a fragment of a dark matter revealing itself for the first time? Or could it actually be evidence of a deeper, hidden layer of reality? But the particle's strangest trait was actually yet to be uncovered. During one late-night experiment, the team observed that the particle's behavior changed depending on who was in the room. When Lena was present, the particle's oscillations became more erratic, almost as if reacting to her proximity. But when Raj monitored the experiment alone, the particle's movements were much slower, becoming almost predictable. This bizarre phenomenon led to a groundbreaking hypothesis. X17 wasn't just interacting with the physical environment, it was responding to consciousness. The implications were staggering. If true, it meant that human observation could directly influence the behavior of quantum particles on a scale never before imagined. The discovery reignited age-old debates about the nature of reality. Was the universe fundamentally objective, or was it shaped by the minds observing it? As the media caught wind of the story, headlines ranged from "Scientists discover consciousness responsive particle" to "Quantum physics proves reality is just an illusion." Guess what? Those conspiracy theorists, they had a field day suggesting that the X17 was proof of the simulation theory, the idea that we're all living in a giant computer-generated reality. Ever seen that movie? Meanwhile, the research team's work became the subject of intense scrutiny. Government agencies, private investigators, and even shadowy organizations began vying for access to their findings. One particularly cryptic message, delivered anonymously, of course, to Lena's inbox read, "You've seen the particle, but have you asked why it's letting you see it?" Naturally, Lena's unease grew. The more they studied X17, the more questions it raised. Why did the particle's behavior seem intentional? And what were the brief flashes of energy that they detected alongside it? Some team members believed that they were echoes of something larger, potentially a vast quantum field that connected not just particles, but every mind in existence. But the turning point came when Lena decided to conduct an unorthodox experiment. She focused her thoughts on the particle, silently projecting a single question. What are you? For the first time, the particle's oscillations stopped. The lab fell silent. And then, on the monitors, a pattern began to emerge, a series of rapid, blinking pulses. Raj gasped. It's binary code. Decoding this sequence revealed a simple, yet chilling message. You are not alone. From that moment on, nothing was the same. The discovery of the X17 had opened a door to a universe far stranger than anyone had imagined. Was the particle a messenger, a gateway, or something else entirely? The answers, they remain elusive, but one thing is clear. The deeper we probe into the quantum realm, the more it seems to be probing back. As the team continues their work, the world watches with bated breath. The X17 particle isn't just a scientific anomaly, it's a reminder that the universe still holds secrets that challenge everything we think we know about reality, consciousness, and our place in the cosmos. That's all we got. If you want to hear more about this in the X17 project, let me know. We'll do a part 2. If not, hopefully you enjoyed it. Come back next week. Same time, same place if you want. We'll call it a little date. But either way, all kidding aside, can't thank you enough for taking some time out of your busy day, your week, your month, your year to listen to Tales of the Beard. We'll be back next week. Take care, everybody.
Tales of old and stories bold, secrets waiting to be heard. Adventures start with every turn. Welcome to Tales of the Beard. Tales of old and stories bold, secrets waiting to be heard. Adventures start with every turn. Welcome to Tales of the Beard.